everybody. Today we're learning trig, trigonometry or trigonometric ratios in right triangles. It's not as bad as it sounds. We've been doing special right triangles, and trigonometry is just another step from the special right triangles. The difference is we were only finding with the special rights, we were only finding the 30, 45, 60 ratios. With trigonometry, we're going to be able to find everything like 21 degrees, 39 degrees, 87 degrees ratios. So you keep hearing me say that it's the ratio, and that's really what it is. So trigonometric ratios are the ratios of the length of the sides of a right triangle. Okay, so we're using trigonometry to find the lengths of the sides. So when we're trying to find the sine of an angle, the abbreviation or the key that you're going to see on the calculator, it's the sine key. This is the sine key right there. But you don't say sin, you say sine. Cosine is this one right there. And then tangent is this one right here. Okay, so now the definition or the ratio for sine. You're going to get the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. And then tangent is the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Because it's a ratio, that's why we have one over the other, one divided by the other. And notice that tangent is the only one that you don't really need the hypotenuse to calculate the ratio. Many of you remember SOHCAHTOA. That's an easy way for you to remember the ratios without, having a sticky note and cheat sheet or whatever. SOHCAHTOA, sine, opposite hypotenuse. Cosine, adjacent hypotenuse. Tangent, opposite adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. We're going to use a lot of that. Okay, why do I need to know all this? So, of course, I like to do the examples. And as you know, first thing I do, I highlight the hypotenuse. If you struggle to find the hypotenuse, think about this. You have the 90-degree angle, and the hypotenuse is the one that is opposite to that 90-degree angle. Okay? So I'm going to find sine, cosine, and tangent of angle A first. I will color code it for you. I'm going to use my purple, pink looking pen right here. Before I start, I need to label what I have. I need to label my sides here, or the legs of the triangle. So right here I have angle A. Opposite to angle A, I have this leg right here, all the way over to the other side. That's what we call opposite side. Okay, the one really right close to it, adjacent. Think about a neighbor. Okay, it's adjacent. Okay, here we go. So sine of angle A. Sine opposite over hypotenuse. Sine of angle A, opposite right there, 5 over hypotenuse. I highlighted 13. That's all you're doing. Express each ratio as a fraction, and that's all you're doing. Okay, cosine of angle A. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. I have angle A right here. The adjacent side is right here. I labeled it 12. 12. It sounded funny, 12. 12 over hypotenuse, 13 right there. And last one, we're finding tangent of angle A. Tangent of angle A, I have opposite over adjacent. Opposite to angle A, opposite right there, 5. Adjacent to angle A, right there, 12. Now, we're not done, because I still want to find sine, cosine, and tangent of angle B. Angle B is right there. So now, everything is going to change except the hypotenuse because everything is in relationship to the angle. Okay, so if I have angle B right here, opposite to angle B is all the way over to the other side right here. So now, this is opposite now in relationship to angle B. And now this one right next door to it is adjacent. Okay, so notice that I'm using a different color so you don't get confused. So here we go again. I'm going to find sine of angle B. Sine is still opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite to angle B, I labeled it right here. Opposite is 12. Hypotenuse doesn't change, it's still 13. Cosine of angle B. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent to angle B, I have that right there in green. Adjacent to angle B, right there at 5. Hypotenuse is 13, right there in yellow. And the last one is tangent of angle B. Tangent of angle B, right here, tangent, opposite over adjacent. Opposite to angle B, right here, opposite, 12. Adjacent to angle B, right there, labeled 5. Okay, take a couple minutes, let it sink in, look at it a couple times, color code your paper, highlight your hypotenuse before you start anything. This is not too bad. Just give yourself a couple minutes and you got this.